Just trying to make sure this works. Just trying to make sure this works. Okay, it's delayed by a lot, but yeah, it's starting to work now. Okay, so you should be able to see me. And everything should be working. This is a game I just won, but I just want to get into some games today. Have some fun. Wow, I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's get it. Gonna go with the Nimzo. It's my thing. Oh, we have a nice variation, so now I gotta play d5. I mean, I don't have to, but I like to. I gotta get this bishop out the way. That way, it's like a preferred. That way I don't have it trapped. Usually in the Nimzo, it's trapped, right? So now that it's out, it's gonna be good for me. Need to prepare this pawn break. Bishop here, knight here. Probably the best way to do it, because now we can get it. He's blocking it. We're gonna castle. Then we're gonna get it here. We have one, two, three, all going at it. And he is stopping it by playing that, which is pretty good. He's got to hold that. I don't imagine it being hard to hold, especially with f5. I guess we can kind of force f5. Or here. This runs into that. Yes. F5 is played. Some stuff going on. He's just going to take his time. But that's the thing about, long games is that you have a situation where, you can look at all possible ideas. It's good. I feel like the best way if you're trying to get better is to play longer games. C5, C4. It's hard, man, because instinctually you don't want to give them it. There's this idea of doing a fork here when knight takes back, but knight jumps in. So a lot of going on. My body does not respond well to beer. I swear. It's always blowing my nose and other problems. But yeah, trying to figure this out real quick. This little puzzle we got going on. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, ask any questions you guys have about chess. I'll be happy to answer. Um, but yeah, playing some longer games today, trying to be more of a teacher. So yeah, so he's walking right into a fork. There's that idea, right? Should we take? And then I take. Very interesting. Take the with the knight. It's such a. But yeah, I guess at the end of the day, it's whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Guess I mean I am up a little bit of material, but I feel like I lost. I feel like I lost more. C3, big gaps in the position. He's gonna be looking for this. This is my response. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe this is my response. I don't want to get hit with the wooden shield, so maybe this is my response to get this rook over here. That's what I'm trying to do. And if he takes, well, we're perfectly fine with this. So overall, I mean, I think we're doing all right. We're up we're up a couple pawns. We're up a couple pawns. Oh, no, we're not up a couple pawns. We have the exchange. We're up the exchange. We have a knight for a rook right now. That's what we're up. We're up the exchange. So, and knights for rooks is great. Bishops for rooks a little risky. But he has the two bishop pair. He has it pointed down pointed down towards my king. But a lot of stuff in the way before he can really put it to good use. So that's where I think I'm doing all right. That's where I think I am doing all right. And as long as that queen's not centralized, I'm not trying to centralize it on purpose. Because if a queen is here, then he can do all sorts of spidey stuff. So I'm just cutting that out from the source and like putting myself in a better position to really be able to vibe out. But yeah, I want to get my rook over. That's gonna be the next idea. Get all my pieces into the game. Everything should be covered. We're not tripping. And it looks like he wants to trade everything. Or not. We'll see. Rook bishop in balance. My pawns are not in the middle, but so I have no passers, but at the same time I also have no my pawn structure is pretty relatively healthy, right? He has the pawn chains, and I have connected connected pawns. Not bad. Not bad at all. Whew. Okay, and here we go. We are going into an endgame. Bishop is going to be lined up on the position. Don't really want to give away a lot of these ideas. So I need a more active king. Yeah, I need a more active king. So I can get some stuff going. It's really awkward, but I think this is the right approach to it. I'm trying to get this rook involved, but it needs the support. But this rook covers a very this is the only part of my game that's really weak is this seventh rank. So I need to cover it. That's what I'm doing. He's just really just building a fortress, isn't he, of ideas. King here now. Rook coming over. Yep. Challenging that middle. Yeah, he has the advantage of that bishop. That bishop is very strong, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of rerouting. Do a little bit of rerouting myself. Get myself a nice little pyramid. Gotta be real careful with this next move. Bishop can come and close it. This idea. See if he does. Yep, he does. I almost feel tempted to give it back because there's so much to do. But instead of that, I'll play a little game with him. We'll see if he goes back. And then I'll push this. Because if you're going to keep blocking me, you got to do that forever. You got to be willing to do that forever. Perfect time to push this. Probably should have closed that. Fuck. Sorry. Probably should have closed it. I probably should have. Probably should have closed it. Because this is so passive. This idea is so passive. And I'm like not I'm a little upset with that. Yeah, man. Like I feel like I should have closed it. Oh man. It's definitely a mistake on my end. Rook comes down. And we have a different ball game on our hands, folks. King can't come up. I mean it could, but it can't. It's a bit awkward. Can't do that. I can do that. But again, that check comes in. It's a very interesting game. Very interesting game. He doesn't have a lot of time winning on that. I'm winning on that side. Yes, I shaved. Usually I'd have more hair. Yeah, he's going for this idea. Usually I have more hair. Right now I don't. Um, just decided it was time. We have November coming up soon. There's an idea. this runs into this. Probably better off doing this. Taking on the corner because, yeah. Oh my gosh. My end game is not going well. And one ideas. They're not gonna be stopped that easily. He missed that part. Whoop de doop. A whoop de doop de doop be doop be doop be doop doop. Touchdown. Yes, sir. Nice little way of maneuvering things around. I was gonna make you over here. Well, I guess I'm gonna make you on this side. Let's go. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. You always want to start your games off in the middle. He doesn't want to play me. Great game. I'm gonna go with our best defense. McDonald attack. Here we go. This is how you meet it. Knight comes out. Yeah, you would want that, but fortunately, this is a more aggressive toned opening. Oh boy. I'm gonna be getting bullied all day. That's what's gonna happen to me. It's probably not worth it. But I guess this is an opportunity for me to learn. Okay, so I think taking this pawn was a mistake. We're gonna find out why. We're gonna find out rather quickly why. Yep, man, is there ever such a big opportunity on someone's hands to destroy somebody else? It's gonna get really good for him soon. Is this move okay? I feel like it isn't enough oomph. Definitely gonna get ran over. Trying to survive it. Maybe rook over. That's what he's thinking. Rook over wouldn't be bad. sick? Am I not sick? I don't know. All I know is I'm up a pawn that I very much don't really. I think I'm gonna grow to regret. There's these ideas. There's so many ideas, and my king is not safe. Ouch. But yeah, already read into this idea. So looks like I gotta go with this imbalance. Here we are. Crazy what happened, right? Let's take a look at what happened. So he played it, and I gave up my queen to get his queen. He gets a rook, yes, but his knight's in the corner. His knight's in the corner, right? Um, Not ideally where you want to be placing a piece like that. Is there some more bad news bears? Yes, there is some more bad news bears. There is definitely some more. Like, for example, on this particular diagonal, there's this idea where the rook comes over. So how do I avoid that and still maintain my advantage? That's the question. Realistically, that's the bigger question because the knight can jump in. So how do you defend yourself in this particular situation? This bishop is not in a safe place. It's out of place, really. It's out of place, to be honest with you. This bishop wants to move, but the king wants to go there. The king wants to go there, which is why the bishop wants to take. But I can't take because knight takes. This is coming over, or he's hitting me with this to force me to deal with this particular problem. There's no real good way to deal with it. Maybe you go back. Then he hits you with the rooks coming in, and now it's all crazy. But I think we're gonna go into that line anyway because we don't have a better idea. We just don't have a better plan. And knight's coming in. Knight can. This is a weak point. So if he sees it correctly, he can get his knight out. Yeah, he sees it. So he's like, I can free my knight. Now I'm gonna try not to let him do it, and it's a very, very hard position. It's very hard to do. Like it's probably practically impossible because you probably lose a piece trying to do it. Yeah, you probably lose a piece trying to do it. So I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna accept the fact that he's gonna come in with this check. Okay, maybe he's gonna play that first. Um, this might be the way to do it. So the idea is, knight comes here, check. He goes here, takes. Wait, what? Oh no! Wait, hold on! Oh my God! What just happened? The knight was there. The knight was there. What just happened? Oh, dude, it was right there. Like we defended this. We defended this. This is nothing. This is nothing. Dude, the game's over. This is a win. I gave away a game. I gave away a game. I gave away a game. That's all that happened. I gave away a game. I was feeling generous. That was so sad. I gave away a game, and I shouldn't have gave that one up. That was a win for me. That was a win for me, and I gave it away. That sucks. I must have done something. I did something wrong. I mouse slip, or I was thinking he made the move I was thinking of. I didn't think he just went in kamikaze, because kamikaze doesn't win you that game. But that's chess. That's chess for you. Even when you think you have it, you really don't. That's a very sad way to go out too, man. It's a very sad way to go out. Oh man, now I'm kind of mad. Hmm. Interesting. Pretty sure I went wrong there, but trying to remove a defender or create a new problem while also not losing on the back rank. It's not easy. She's gone back for me. So I do have something. Like, this is a winning game. The pawn clearance really doesn't help me, I don't think. I don't think the pawn clearance helps me. But I do need a square. Like, I need one of these squares. The idea is, even though that probably doesn't even work, because this I need to get my knight. Knight needs to be here, man. If I'm being honest with you guys. Needs to be there. How do I get it there? Ah, jeez. Um, it's so hard to see it. Maybe it is a clearance. Maybe it is a clearance sacrifice. Either one of these squares would work. So maybe it is a clearance sacrifice that is needed. Any one of these squares could work for what I'm trying to pull off. It's a bold move. And I just don't see why I should freak out. I'm losing this pawn. I don't know. Takes. I feel like taking helps him out. Doesn't help me out. I'm starting to get a little upset because I'm not really getting what I wanted. I don't think there's anything there. Yeah, I don't think there was a. I don't think there was a way. I don't think there was a way, and now I might be losing. How do you defend the pawn? You don't. I don't know how. I'm running out of time as well. One of those games where like it was very winnable if you just kept it all glued together. Pain and sacrifice leads to a mate, so that doesn't work. Boom. All that crashing down. I need something special, man. Frick. There's nothing. There's nothing. Like all I did was create a situation where I could lose. I don't see anything good. I don't see anything good. I don't see anything good. That has me very worried. Yeah. Let's try to figure this out. I feel like I completely blew up. There's nothing. Yeah, I completely blew up. Dude. What is that? Doesn't matter what he does, right? He's just fine. Like I completely blew up, dude. I completely blew up. Wow. From the verge to winning to losing 2 games. Because I just completely missed it. Completely missed it. Completely missed it. What's going on? Let's play some faster games. Okay. Let's take this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, what? What the hell's going on? I had the game and then I just threw it away. All right, well, just gonna go ahead cut it off for now, but thank you guys.